Good afternoon and welcome to our fourth learner and teacher engagement in our subject personal development entitled career development. Checking of our attendance, you may use the like if you feel okay or neutral. Use your heart if you feel happy or the sad if you do not feel okay. Reminders and guidelines. You are encouraged to participate and answer the given question posted on the video. You can write your answers on the comment section in our FB group. Furthermore, you can also watch the video in our group chat. If you cannot access the video, a narrative format of the video discussion will be given. Number four, in the comment section, treat everyone with respect, be relevant, use simple and brief language. You can use Ilocano, Filipino, or English when answering the questions. Fifth, be respectful and do not use offensive languages or images. Most essential learning competencies to explain that understanding different factors of career development, concepts, and personal life goals influence career planning and decision making. Our objectives, number one, to explain the different factors career development concepts, life goals, and its influence in career planning. To create a presentation about personal career plan. Third, to recognize the importance of career planning while considering a different factors, career development concepts, and life goals. How do you see yourself 7 years from now? Maybe a teacher or maybe a policeman, maybe a nurse or a doctor or a chef in a hotel. A manager or a entrepreneur or a blogger. They say that in every single thing you do, you are choosing a direction. Your life is a product of your choices. A goal is a desired result that you envision and then plan and commit to achieve. Goals can be related to family, education, career, wellness, spirituality, and many other areas of your life. Career goals are a well-defined statement explaining the profession that an individual intends to pursue throughout his career. Number one is to assess yourself, explore careers, and set goals. Four, expand your skills. Five, find a job that matches your goals. And six, manage your career. There are two kinds of term in a goal. Number one is short term and long term. So first is the short term. Short term goal is something you want to do soon. The near future can mean today, this week, this month, or even this year. It is something you want to accomplish soon. A long term goal is something you want to do further in the future. It requires time and planning. Career development concepts, we have three. So number one would be Bandora's social cognitive theory. The social cognitive theory by Albert Bandura elaborates as self-efficacy, an individual characteristics where a person performs in a certain level of work according to his or her confidence to accomplish a task. This confidence is an outcome of someone's past activities, experiences, and accomplishments, where he or she develops a certain level of performance. So, meaning, self-efficacy is coming from your life experiences. The word term here is about confidence. You are confident to accomplish the task. How confident you are, it is based on the experiences that you gain. Second is the super career development theory by Donald Super's theory. Postulates that a person undergoes several stages in career development. Super's career development theory first is the career growth or the growth around 4 to 13 years old. Development their one's capacities, behavior, socialization skills, and general views. Then 14 to 24, people try to find themselves in the world through identifying their hobbies, group, and experiences. 25 to 44 individuals are set to their appropriate position but still strive for advancement. Then 45 to 65, these people proceed to continue adjustment, challenging themselves to explore a better grounds. They try to update their competencies and innovate ways by which they can approach their field of work. Then over 65 people start to disengage themselves from the workforce. They concentrate on the retirement planning and retirement living. Third is the Holland's theory of vocational choice, proposed by John L. Holland. This theory emphasizes the relationship between personality and the world work. The theory explicitly identifies that the more related the personal orientation of a person are to his chosen career, the higher the degree of satisfaction and persistence is seen in his or her performance. Factors that influence career planning and decision making. Number one is the interest. Interests are areas that provide enjoyment and learning, which result in a feeling of reward to an individual. Number two, about skills, are talents and abilities that can be learned or acquired through training or day-to-day experiences. They are the so-called hard and soft skills. So the proficiency of foreign languages is hard skills, and you can use that for your communication. A degree of certificate, typing speed, machine operation, and computer programming. So those are samples of hard skills. Third is the values, are stable life goals that people have. It is an individual belief that is honed from childhood and throughout his life. So we have the core values like integrity, fairness, learning, balance, results, and partnership. Then about the family. So your family could influence your decisions, matter in your financial status in your family. Then school location. So school location, no matter what you like to take up, when the school is not available in your place, so that would hinder the decisions that could influence your career planning. Then your academic performance, this is inert. Maybe you're gonna choose to become a scientist, but your academic performance is poor, so it's not congruent. Sometimes your capacity or your academic performance could tell about something what kind of career you would take someday. Then employment rate. At times, your dream career is not a career that is opening doors for you. You might consider opening yourself for other career possibilities. For instance, if you dream of becoming an engineer but did not pass the college entrance examination in engineering course, then you might consider the 3-year technology course leading to engineering. Also, same here in the school. There's the so-called entrance examination in STEM. So, kay wala ka kapasar sa STEM, sa ilo ka sa iban. No? Sometimes your choice is not suited or not given to you. That's why may second choice ka gitermine. Second to third choice. As an adolescent, it is good to seek advice from people who have already been there. You might consider asking your parents, teacher, guidance counselor, or people you look at to when it comes to your career. They can provide you insight on how they did it. This activity is enhancement about in our numeracy using the pie graph. So indicate the career development factors and other discussed learning activity on heavier importance on the other factor. You may use electronic application to create graph, or you may technically draw your output as you desire. So it's like a pie graph that you're gonna put the percentage on how huge the pie would be there on your influence that could influence your career path. The other example of your pie chart is about the data favorite type of movie, sci-fi 4%, comedy 4%, action 5%, romance 6%, and drama 1%. So this would be divided, the largest part would be the romance, and you divided this. Using SMART in making a career plan. So S stand for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for timely.
Welcome to MindTools video learning series. How often do you set goals for yourself that somehow end up falling by the wayside? Chances are you set out with great intentions and loads of enthusiasm, but then all of a sudden you lose track of your goal. Perhaps you got distracted by the pressures and demands of daily life and work. Or maybe your goal was so overwhelming that you just didn't know where to start. If you're serious about achieving your goals though, you can increase your chances of success by making them SMART. This means that your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's look at each of these points in turn. First, your goal should be specific. Be precise. Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish? Why is this important? Who is involved? Where is it located? What resources will I need? And what restrictions might I encounter? Next, your goal needs to be measurable. If you're going for a promotion, for example, what training courses will you need to pass? How long will these take? And what length of experience will you need in your current role? Setting concrete objectives and deadlines like this can help you to measure your progress and stay focused and motivated. Thirdly, make your goal achievable. Your goal should stretch your abilities, but it should also never be out of reach. Ask yourself, how can I accomplish this goal? And how realistic is it? Then, examine whether your goal is relevant. Make sure that it matters to you and to your organization. Ask yourself, is this goal worthwhile? And is this the right time? Finally, make your goal time-bound. Set a target date to work towards. When you have a deadline in place, it will be easier to focus on achieving your goal and to keep other, less important tasks from sidetracking you. When you frame your objectives as SMART goals, you take woolly thinking out of the equation and replace it with clarity, focus, and motivation. In short, you make it easier to achieve the things that matter most to you. To learn more about SMART goals, read the article that accompanies this video.
After watching the video, why it is important to set goals and plan for your career. There's a quote by Anton de Saint, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So what could you ponder about that? So our summary, what are the different factors in career development concepts that could influence your career planning? Second, how can SMART help you in making your career plan? Then, why it is important to know the different factors that could affect your career planning and decision making. So this is our performance task number 4 entitled Your Career Plan. So this is your future. From below, you're going to start here from senior high school, followed by after graduation of senior high, college days, and after college graduation, then working in my chosen career. The rubrics for grading: the output presents correct and relevant information. The output clearly conveys the message. The output employs artistic technique which do not distract from the information or messages being conveyed. Learner's feedback form. I look for additional references in accomplishing the task, online or library, yes or no. I understand the topic of career goals through the learning activity sheet. What help you accomplish your task on time and how? Yes or no? Then your answer on the blank provided. Then your signature and your parent's signature. Any questions? You can write down your questions in the comment section below, or you can contact me through our messenger or through a mobile phone number. A narrative handout will be of this presentation we provided if you have difficulties accessing the video. Thank you for listening.